G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. This is week 2 of our season 39 Alliance War highlights. So yeah, like I said in the last video, these it's just gonna be like weekly highlights of the fights that I've done this week instead of just your normal standard video per war, because I am on path 9 the whole season. Some of the fights can overlap. Like you'll see, like I'm seeing a lot of the same fights across the season. So this sort of takes the fat out of the videos. So starting off here, path 9 section 1, so we've got a Void here. Void is actually a really tough defender on hazard shift. With the unsteady global, there's really not many champs that can do him very well, but Falcon is absolutely the best option, because not only can he completely ignore hazard shift while locked on, he also is a debuff detox attacker. So whenever we do get a debuff, either from Void's abilities or from him throwing a special attack, the unsteady debuff, we're gonna be able to completely cleanse that, which is great. So a special 1 gets him almost actually most of the way down. You can see about 30% health exactly left when that special when those bleeds finished, because we are running max steep wounds, of course. And we're just waiting for our lock-on to come back here again. We hold block right up to his special finishes, counter with his heavy with a special 1, and those bleeds are doing pretty nice work, just under 900 a tick. And we finished that fight off very, very cleanly with Falcon there. And then the next fight we had was a Havoc, I think. So yeah, similar. Well, he's not as restrictive as Void is with hazard shift, but it pretty much limits your options to really only robots. Incinerate, poison. There are a few champs who could do it, but Nimrod is arguably, or probably Warlock is the best option, but we're going to be using Nimrod because we had a few other fights that we needed Nimrod for later. But yeah, so Havoc here, we really just want to wait out the Incinerate phase, because obviously Nimrod has no way to ignore the Incinerate damage. But we do have complete poison immunity given we are robots. So once that poison part is up, we can just hit him freely. And also being able to parry a lot during the Incinerate phase means we build up a lot of armor up, so there's literally no chance of us ever taking any plasma damage, because we're just always going to have armor up buffs. So I do parry a few hits of a special 1 here just to top up the armors a bit. We didn't need to do that, we could have just parried a medium attack, but decided to do that. Now back into poison, ready for a special 2 that's going to take him pretty much all of the way down. I wasn't running the biggest boost in the world, so this special 2 definitely could have finished him off, I think, with a bit more powerful boosts, but not on this occasion. So, but we are able to maintain the eradicate mode pretty much the entire time after we threw that first special 2, because we can remove his prowess and we can just parry a bunch. We've got 26 armor buffs right now. And once that poison phase comes back up, we finish off with another special 2. So yeah, he destroyed that Havoc there. Okay, so I believe, yeah, this is the same war. This is starting into section 2 now. So we've got hazard shift, shock, bleed, and we also have one eye open. So we got a Magneto here, and even though Nimrod is metal and is affected, well, he has this magnetized ability on him, a passive effect on him right now. Nimrod is immune to the ability accuracy reduction effects I think it's just from mutants. So yeah, magnetize literally doesn't affect us at all, so we can easily parry him. He's not gonna trouble us in that way whatsoever. We just have to be careful parrying him while he does take shock damage. We accidentally parried him there. I just completely forgot about one eye open there, so we did take a bit of shock damage while that was still ticking. So just I was pretty happy to just throw a few lights at the end of our stuns, just because that doesn't really give us too much damage. And this was our last Nimrod fight for this war as well, I believe. So this was by far no means a clean fight, but it did work in the end. Alright, so I can't remember if I showcased a Kingpin vs Aarkus fight last video, but we've got one here. There's actually only a rank 2 Aarkus actually, and we're using a rank 4 Kingpin. This is the next war after that last fight. So we're back into section 1 again. And yeah, Kingpin absolutely destroys Aarkus here, and he also, this defender was actually running suicides as well, so that's just going to make this even more of a joke of a fight. We've already got one overpower, close to getting a second one actually. and we blocked the special 2 there. We probably even could have done the fight with him without him ever throwing any specials, but I accidentally get clipped there. Definitely a big mistake there, but we're about to get into a second overpower. We get it there, and then 1 special 2 is pretty much going to finish him off. I'm actually really surprised that it didn't. I don't know, maybe it was just a glancing that we didn't, is why we didn't, but got him down in the end. Oh yeah, this was a really cool fight. So this is a Sasquatch on the node 21, so it's got like Schadenfreude power efficiency. And so the power efficiency node means the defender's special attacks cost 50% less power. And because we've got a Sasquatch here, I decided to throw an invulnerability boost on because I anticipated Mystic Dispersion 5. And also when he's in his Wrath, his specials cost a lot less as well. So when he's in Wrath, his specials are basically going to cost him no power. So pair that with the amount of dexing we're going to be doing while he's in Wrath, he's just going to get a special 3 pretty easily, I was anticipating. And we were absolutely right. So we have the invulnerability boost on for safety. Obviously, if we can power through his Wrath and through the regen, that's ideal. But we throw a special 2 here. We have 1 overpower already, very close to a second one. We're at 7 debuffs now. There we go. There's 8. And he throws a special 2 at the perfect time for us to retaliate. He's got a special 2 again. And we dex, and you see that's triggered MD. He's already back to the special 2. His special attacks are costing barely any power. And here we throw a special 1 to get the degen on. The Wrath's active, so he's not regenning, and he did get up to a special 3 there, but we haven't taken any hits out of our invulnerability boost right now. And this special 3 doesn't stun us or anything. There's no lingering effects from this special 3, so we're able to just pretty much keep going. So he throws a heavy there, which is great. We're able to counter. We throw a special 1 here. He's already at 3 bars of power again, as you can see, but we just let that degen tick down. We parry him right after the Wrath ends, and he goes down. So very, very clean fight from Kingpin. Alright, so this is definitely probably the longest fight I've taken this season. This is a node 22 Korg, rank 4 Korg as well. And we're using Falcon. We do have a guidance boost on as well, but yeah, this is definitely not the most ideal matchup. I was told the Kingpin would work for this as well, because, you know, had the shift, and we can, light counter him as well, light intercept, but I'm really not comfortable using that with Kingpin because I'm just not a fan of Kingpin's light reach. I find it's really, really short. I don't enjoy it against Korg, but Falcon is a really safe option for this with the guidance boost. We obviously are still debuff detox, so we're able to pretty much ignore all of the damage or all of the debuffs that we might be getting. So we activate our lock on there again. I'm very comfortable with dodging the special 2. And the one thing that Falcon has over Kingpin is that with the lock on, he's able to completely ignore Korg's Rock Shield Thorns damage, which Kingpin can't do as well. So the lock on ends there. This is a very long fight. You see a minute in, he's only 2/3 of the way down. This guy had over 300,000 health. So yeah, it is a very long fight. I probably won't show the whole fight. I probably might skip to the end actually. Yeah, because it's really more just of the same stuff. I think I did take a bit of damage from hitting him with mediums when we weren't locked on. But special 2 gets him to 1% health, and then 1 more tap and he's down. So very safe fight, but very long. 2 minutes 24 seconds. Okay, so last fight of the video today, guys. We got a Galan on the Hazard Shift mini boss. So this guy is fully stun immune. And yeah, Hazard Shift is obviously a great node for Kingpin. So really, I did decide to throw an invulnerability boost on as well. I can dodge a special 1, like I'd say 90% of the time, maybe a bit less. The timing on it is actually a bit weird. I still haven't got it completely down yet. So I think you'll see in this fight, I get hit by it, I dodge it, and I also block it. So 3 different ways I dealt with this special 1. But we want to spam our special 1, of course, as well. I am running suicides in this fight just because it was the last fight of this week, and I decided to throw in suicides for arena for the next few days. And this is the last fight, so it doesn't matter really how much health we lose. So we got hit by that first special 1, and that did consume 1 hit at the indestructible. I think it was just 1 hit. But we use our special 1 to knock him down. That removes 30 of his planetary mass, which is good. As soon as he gets to 100 planetary mass, he's going to do a lot of damage. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount of damage. That's unavoidable. So that gets him down to 20 again with another special 1. And you can see he's already most of the way down. We're just hitting like an absolute truck, even with one overpower and with suicides. So I'll block the special one there just for safety. We're still at 80% health, so there was no danger of taking too much damage there. Throw another special one here, and that gets him pretty much all the way down with the extra degen damage there. So yeah, that's going to be our Alliance War weekly highlights video for this week. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.